the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, anything to be added to the agenda? Need a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Approve minutes of May 4th, 2026 meeting.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Approve reports, 5/8 payroll, 4/26 prisoner room and board transfer. Need a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Need a motion to approve the bills?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Approve liquor license for Mexican Affair, and their dramas came through, so I need a motion to approve Mexican Affairs liquor license.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. We are removing the Honey Creek Resort. They have not got their liquor license submitted yet, so we may have to do a special meeting to get that done. So we'll move on. Approve cost advisory contract fiscal year 26 through fiscal year 28. Any motion for that?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Approve voiding auditor warrants over 1 year old. Need a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. We had an application, first one for the tax abatement. I spoke to the lady this morning. She did not qualify. The project actually started a couple years ago. So just to kind of cut down maybe on some of that confusion, I'm going to do a fact sheet that will give the assessor. So when they pick up the application, it'll have all the relevant dates in there so they know. So we can move on from that one. Do we need a motion to just to?
You're gonna read, just, you're not gonna, just the word.
We're gonna we need to decline it. Yeah.
Disapprove.
Yeah. So I need a motion to disapprove that application because it did not fit the requirements.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Okay.
Just to clarify,
Yep.
for the general public, it's for any new construction on or after January 1st, 2026.
Right.
Going forward, started last year or 2 years ago or whatever. Going forward, January 1st, 2026.
And we discussed it at the public hearing too. It'd just be too confusing to try and determine, what's new, what's old. So January 1st was the date. So just to clarify, like you said, we'll have a fact sheet we'll put out for that. Okay, county engineer.
We have 2 new hires. Come for your approval today. Matt Steen, a former county employee, secondary roads employee, back to us. Glad to have him. And Pleasant Schoonover is the other hire. Both with very appropriate experience. Pleasant has a lot of equipment experience, having worked construction, heavy equipment for the last 7 or 8 years. It was. So looking forward to having them. Should slip right into the equipment and the labor role without any problems.
Which one's got which role?
Pleasant has the equipment experience, maintaining is what they'll be taking over. So when we discussed the other adjustments within the department earlier.
Okay.
Just we would ask you to approve those. In Matt's case, being a former employee that left in good standing for family reasons, was able to try to come back a year ago when we had an opening, and it didn't work out at that time. We discussed him coming back in his past history, and it came up whether or not he'd be able to have his previous tenure counting towards vacation and that type of benefit. And I told him I would promote it, ask you for that, but he made no promises. So wouldn't like to present that if that's something we're not able to do on the entire schedule. Understand we can visit that in the very near future. Like to do that because it makes a difference on his anniversary date, getting things started. It would just allow him to gain his vacation bump, to the next level, considering his previous time with the county, which is between 2 and 3 years, I believe. So, I said, no promises were made, but, you know, when you have a valued employee that wants to come back, you know, we want to promote that. That's something that we'd like to be able to do.
What are your thoughts on that?
Mine's always like, what's the precedence? Has this been done before in county departments or not? I'm just thinking in the private sector where I used to work, you know, it's like you know, it should start over. But I don't know if this has been done in county or not. You know,
Doing a lot of smiling. This is awesome, honestly. I love it, but
Wouldn't be suggested that,
Yeah.
I know Wapello County is, negotiating things like that, so I know what happens elsewhere.
I was curious about a union contract. Is that something that they put in the union contract? Because they don't have a union
There,
contract anymore, so.
no.
Okay.
They've done several things with department heads that they've retired,
Right.
so, as well as staff members, so, not that. That's a different county, so not that that's here and there, but it does happen.
I would,
I can speak.
yes, you can. Awesome.
Finally, I normally don't like to speak. So typically if a employee is rehired, they do retain their years of service.
Okay.
That does not affect their anniversary date. His anniversary date would be his start date. He would just retain his previous 3 years. So he will earn his third week of vacation sooner than if he was a brand new employee.
And I think that's the end that we were hoping to achieve.
But his beginning date would be the date he actually started now.
Yeah.
So he would get his vacation 1 year from now.
Okay, yeah, it is initial allocation of it.
Correct.
Well, it's a.
Thank God she talks, right?
Correct.
Because he was paid out his vacation
Yes,
before.
yeah. And simply would not matter.
No.
Is that fair? I mean, that's all right.
Yeah, I think that's really what we were hoping to achieve.
Okay. Perfect. Then we need a motion for the,
I feel better. You know,
Yeah.
Back history, how it's handled in the county, so I'm okay with that. I approve that.
we need a motion to approve the hires
And
with the stipulation that she just laid out for you. So, okay. I need that motion.
I'll second.
What? Okay. Who made the motion? You?
Oh, sorry. Motion.
Second. No, I can't. I'm letting you guys. No, no.
I'll make the motion.
All right. And second. All those in favor? Okay. All right. You got to kill 3 minutes.
Okay, our HMA asphalt project, moving along, obviously with the rain, a little bit of delay, hopefully get back that today. They are paving in Numa right now, replacing that pavement, things are going pretty well, routine. So they should be done with the asphalt this week. Shoulders and paint will be left to do, but they should be done in the next 2 to 3 weeks with that project.
Quick question. Are those the same guys that went over and did Terra Vista and across over? Okay. Perfect.
So they did a number of small patching projects.
Yeah.
We paid for locally, both for us and the city.
Yep.
And
Good.
Terra Vista was a cooperative effort with the city, so.
It needed to be done. Yeah.
I'm glad they got done.
Yeah, I'm glad they got it done too.
Yeah, they run well, looks good.
Yeah.
130th Street Bridge, concrete work is all done, the grading, some riprap, the approach guardrail, things of that nature to do. Should be done within a month or so, just because of the coordination of those final subcontractors, you know, there's usually some like 3 to 4 weeks hopefully. The hires, Molten Building is almost finished. Final stages, including plumbing, the overhead door, and cleanup. There was about what's left there. So looking forward to getting going. It worked out great, a very affordable, project. We got the right scope for, the other 1 or 2 of those that we need to do in the, coming years. So, yeah, we're working well. Rain's created a few, extra projects for us as we discover weak spots and pipes and driveways and that sort of thing. But all in all, it's, things seem to be getting handled right now, so. They're not good.
We got like 30 seconds. Anything else you want to add? 9:10. Hold that thought. Okay. All right. it's 9:10. We need a motion to open the public hearing for fiscal year 26 county budget amendment number 2.
Motion. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Any public comments on the budget amendment? Hearing none, I need a motion to close the public hearing.
Motion. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I need a motion to approve resolution 2026-14, fiscal year 26 county budget amendment number 2.
Motion. Second.
All those in favor? Aye. And I need to approve resolution 2026-15, fiscal year 26 county budget amendment number 2 appropriations.
Motion. Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Okay, Brad.
The last thing that I had, we have, each year we try to make sure that all the equipment we have is appropriate, and anything that's old or non-functional anymore, that we move it on. We have a number of items that staff has talked with Purple Wave about running through their auction service. They were hoping to get you to approve it today, but I haven't even seen the final list, so I think we need to try and put that on the next agenda to keep our previous process in place, the precedent of the previous process.
Yeah, I'd like to see a list of the equipment, because as we discussed, if there's some places like some unincorporated municipalities or somebody that needs a piece of equipment that we can do it inside the county, like kind of like what the city did with the ambulance to Moravia and saved them a lot of money. If there's somebody that can use that inside the county, maybe we take a look at that. But I have no problem once we get a list, put it on Purple Wave if nobody needs it. But you know what the equipment is. I haven't.
Yeah, and I know there's been a few things that come up over the last year that are more individual ownership type things as opposed to corporate or county membership.
Yeah.
And so there may be a piece or two on that list that I feel more appropriate for local auction service rather than going to nationwide service.
All right.
So we'll look at those and maybe different solutions for some of the different pieces on that.
Do you think there's anything that Austin could use for conservation? Yeah. I'm just curious. I mean, all right.
Yeah, we'll be sure to check. So usually we have a continuous conversation about such things. I don't know of anything right now that's in there, but there's other things that we both need that aren't even either garage right now. But
okay. Well, you get that list, you can send it out to us.
yeah, we'll put it on the next agenda. I'll try and get it to you a little so you can ask questions or perhaps check with municipalities around the county if there might be a need.
Is there, do they start on dust control in some parts of the county?
In parts, just trying to think, most of them were done, I believe.
They are done. Okay. I didn't know how the rain affected it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we had about a week there where there's no rain, so I thought maybe they'd get out there.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, they basically go with their schedule unless they get rained out, they won't put it down if it's too wet ahead of time. But two different vendors, I know at least one was in last week.
Okay, good.
I think, that's right. I think the second one was planning on coming in this week, but they have a much smaller number of locations.
And that's totally up to the person using. They pick the vendor
Yeah,
that you approve.
Choose their
Yeah.
vendor.
Okay. Good. Any other questions for Brad? Okay, thank you, Brad. Any public comments? Sir?
Yes, my name's Dan Furlan. I
Okay.
live out on the Newman Highway, and I'll go back to Brad on this paving project.
Okay.
I don't know if but you guys probably don't notice it. And I guess first question I'm gonna ask is, what did that project cost? How many millions of dollars? Just,
I want to try and recall, I've got a lot of projects going through my head, but I think total cost 1.2 million.
okay. On a normally do they usually, because I've lived on that highway my whole life, and it's been the third time it's been paved, don't they normally put 2 layers on that?
Depends on the thickness you're putting down. Especially the west end structurally was sound.
Yeah.
Just needed a smoother driving surface, so we milled down, just put down a single.
And that's the point I'm coming to. You guys probably don't notice it, but if you're in a tractor or pulling a trailer, that whole road is like this. And on the west end at the county line from Seymour to where they first started, It's not pretty. For the amount of money you guys spent on this road, this is something we've got to live with for 20, I'm guessing 20 years. That's about every 20-year rotation. I come to San to go farm over at Excellent. I thought I had some like harness, the whole tractor just sat there. And I talked to some other people pulling livestock trailers, and their livestock trailers sit there and bounce. You don't notice it in the car. My point is, all the money we spent, it's a little better than it was. It's the smoothest, but I'm sure over time that road is not going to get any better.
So-
So you don't notice it now. You do notice it in the car from the county line going east. You can feel it like this. But
So what would cause that, Brad?
Well, he's right. If you put down 2 layers, you tend to eliminate the waves or the bumps. With their having, we milled down slightly, like, maybe an inch to an inch and a half, and then put back that plus a little.
well, you took it down concrete. I mean, where you could. I mean, you could see the original concrete down.
Well, yeah, because what was laid down there was, thinner than what.
Oh, I know. It's amazing how far fast it disappears.
So there's places where the structure was good, and we did not have to add structure through additional thickness of asphalt. And then other places where the structure was questionable. For example, in town, I think they skipped over town in the last 20, 40 years.
I think that it's always, well, they always used to do from Newman west was a year, one time, and another time it was from Newman to the
These,
they've never done both that section at the same time, but just for, anyways, that's,
the town section got skipped a couple of times.
they didn't put the ceiling on. They left the ceiling, when they went and did the cracks.
Yeah, but
They,
as far as replacing asphalt or pavement in town, we couldn't find the record that it had ever been done on the original pavement. So in there, we went full depth, removed it all and went back in. So yeah, you can get a smoother ride if you go in with multiple layers. You do multiple layers and it costs more. We can go back and do another one. There's no time restriction on when that could be done. It proved to be problematic. We hope that it comes out smooth, but yeah, there's.
And I'm gonna bring up another thing, because I talked to you in front of my driveway on that match job.
I don't think they've done back there.
No, but my point is here, the employee told me, the county came and cut them out, the asphalt. And I said, well, I thought you guys would put concrete in there. Well, that was our original plan. Well, I'm not a genius, but I've been in construction, not real construction, but I don't know about you guys, but I don't think you can smash 10 inches of asphalt in one pass. And I'm guessing at some point, before the next pavement, that's gonna be cracked. Something's gonna happen there. Especially when your employee told me, well, that was our original plan, is put concrete. I mean, I'm not a genius, I'm not an engineer, but especially when you gotta come back and fix them all already, because they couldn't get them back the first time when they laid it in there.
It's very common on an asphalt job, you fold up asphalt patches, rather than bring a concrete in.
Sure.
And concrete is always going to be stronger than asphalt. Asphalt's referred to as a flexible pavement. Like that. So, it's possible.
Well, there's any time to tell.
Yeah, concrete would,
It would have been better.
generally have a higher percentage rate of success. But it would also be in between costs to bring it in for isolated.
Well, they've done that before. I mean, that road's been passed all over the place because of asphalt.
Right, and
I just wonder, but the biggest thing is that road is not good. It is not gonna get any better. I don't think it's gonna get any better. You know, I'm one of the people, the road's getting bad in places, but as a farmer and the trailers is just that's 20 years. We gotta live with that.
Well, and it's productive for you to come in and let us know these things too.
Yeah.
I mean, so
And then like I
for
said,
Brad to know.
well, and there's another spot, I mean, guys, I'm sorry, I don't like to complain a lot, but sometimes just common sense doesn't prevail. Like there's a blowout spot right in Newman, just coming out of Newman on the westbound, eastbound lane, which it was there before, and they said, we're gonna pay the fix. Okay, they ground it off. Well, you can see the bust of concrete in there, okay? So inroads, like a little patch, just put some asphalt in there to kind of fill it. And they overlaid it with their 1.5 where they put it. Guess what you can feel in that road right now? It's not bad, but my point is you spend almost $2 million, whatever it is, and you're not getting your bang for your buck.
In that particular spot, we did a pour out on that and put aggregate in the bottom.
But still, you still feel, but my point is you feel it.
And there's 2 more little levels of asphalt go on that, which should
Okay,
move through that.
but you know what I'm talking about.
Right there in the east side and south end of town.
East side. Going west on the westbound lane on the east end, the west end of town. My point is just, it's not smooth. This road is not as smooth as it has been in the last. And I knew the second layer, but then you get talking to the black people because you become friends because you up and down that road all the time.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna put one layer on it. And that's why I came in there because I'm thinking that road ain't gonna be smooth. Like you can, from about Terry Sales to Wayne County line, it's probably as this, but then you get on a tractor, you just sit there. I want to bring you guys' attention. I think you need to know.
Appreciate
It's
it.
not good.
Thank you. Any other public comments? None? Okay, I need a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All's in favor? Aye. Thanks, everybody.